University students were recognized with certificates for their participation in the 33rd Model O.A.S. General Assembly for Universities of the Hemisphere in St. Kitts and Nevis. One of those students, Brighton Codd, says the simulation exercise was eye-opening.
For me, it was definitely a learning experience, definitely a culture shock, where they were promoting democratic values, diplomatic skills, and how is it that countries can come together and formulate proposals, formulate resolutions pertaining to hemispheric issues that are plaguing the hemisphere. It makes me become more aware of the issues that are present in the hemisphere and how is it that our diplomats go to these conferences and attack these issues. First and foremost, I think I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate Ambassador Nestor Mendes, and this is definitely an opportunity for Belize to get its voice heard at the O.A.S. conference. So definitely it has changed the way I see the O.A.S. within our community and the way they go about tackling these issues.
These opportunities provide exposure and build capacity, which is a worthy investment in the Belizean youth, says Tarrant Green of the O.A.S.
This is so important. We must bear in mind that these young people are going to be the men and women of tomorrow. They're going to be our Secretary Generals, our Assistant Secretary Generals. They're going to be even our Prime Ministers or Deputy Prime Ministers. Their future role in government, in their society, and in their community is already set. And so it's important, as far as the Organization of American States is concerned, to give these young people the support, the training, and the exposure they need, so that our world tomorrow will be a better world because we invest in our young people.
And for Codd, the discussion certainly shaped his perspective on the decriminalization of marijuana, one of the topics covered at the summit and one that is being dealt with locally.
A lot of young people today in Belize are being incarcerated for grams of weed that cannot be weighed on a scale, and so we definitely need to take into account from an anthropological perspective the culture of persons that take part in the use of marijuana or cannabis, whether it's for recreational purpose or medicinal purpose. We need to take into account the different religions that people live by. We need to take into account what is it that our society wants to see. Do we want to decriminalize or legalize marijuana, or do we want to have it as an illegal drug and have these issues present within our country? It's definitely a topic for debate, and it definitely needs to be addressed.
Green says the objective was achieved.
That is exactly why I'm so delighted that students from Galen University could go to the O.A.S. Model General Assembly, because they were exposed to the debate and they were part of the narrative, shaping the debate, giving their ideas on the crucial and critical issues of the day, whether it's decriminalization of marijuana or democratic governance or matters pertaining to the role of corporate companies and their social responsibility, women, indigenous peoples, the need to address issues relating to their vulnerabilities. I am so overwhelmed and pleased that they were part of this narrative, because they can now inject their own ideas and their opinions and let what they say be heard and be part of the formulation of policy and the implementation of those policies as well.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.